Hey, how you doing, social media friends and family? This your man Johnny the Hammer Higgins again. Happy Thursday. Today is day 4 in the series. Monday, I showed you guys the 1, which was a jab. I showed you the 2, which was a straight right. I showed you guys the 3, which was a left hook. Today I'm going to show you a 4, which is a right uppercut. All right? Now, I don't want to confuse some of you people out there because I know some of you think that a 4 is a right hook. So, you know, numbers can differ. They can vary depending upon who teaches you. You know, so some people teach 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm from the old school. We teach 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how I learned it, and that's how I continue to learn it. However, I do know the other numbers form as well, you know. So yeah, so I'm going to just give you a slight run through of what we already learned, starting with the jab. When you jab, you want to step forward with your left hand and punch with your left arm, pushing up your back foot like so. Backwards and forwards, side to side. Keep that right hand up by that chin. Bring the left hand back to the jaw. And then we worked on the straight right, or the 2, which was a straight right. And we bent that front knee for balance, and we pivoted through the torso, through the hip, and through the back foot. And that was the 2. All right? Then yesterday, which was Wednesday, I taught you guys the 3, or the left hook. Keep that right hand up. Turn your body slightly, elbow up, 90 degrees, and turn with your thumb up. But your fist will be balled up like so. So today, I'm going to teach you guys the 4, which is a right uppercut. All right? So, remember, if you're a southpaw, that means your right hand is going to lead, and everything that you do with your left, you're going to do with your right. So instead of it being a left jab or 1, it'll be a right jab, which is a 1. Right? So that's your jab if you're a southpaw fighter. And then you had your straight left, which was your 2. And then you had your right hook, which was your 3. And so today I'm going to teach you the 4 from the southpaw stance. It will be a left uppercut. All right? It will be a left uppercut. All right? So the mechanics of a 4 are basically the same mechanics as a straight right hand. So remember, when you throw the straight right hand, you was at the 45-degree angle, your hands was up, your balance was centered, right? You had the front foot planted, and you pivoted through your back foot, turning the hip, shoulder up, punching with those punching knuckles. So that's how you did the straight right. So the right uppercut is going to be similar, but instead of going forward, your force is going up. All right? So you want your palm to face you. You want to hit with those punching knuckles. You want to drop the hand down to maybe the hip and bring it up, turning the torso, turning the core. So, you know, a lot of people teach the uppercut a lot of different ways. Some people teach you to bend your knees and come up with it. Some people teach you to do it from here and just lift it up. You know, say you might get hit with a punch if you drop it down, but I'm teaching you the hammer way. And in hammer boxing, we throw it from the hip and turn it because it's a more solid punch. You want to come up with it. So, you center. Balance. You want to turn that body, drive the hip, coming straight up, like you almost like you're gonna hit him with an elbow, but you're not gonna flip it. You're just gonna push it up, and hit with those punching knuckles. Turn that body. All right. So now what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna put it together. So actually, first, let me demonstrate how it will look from a southpaw position. So if you were a southpaw, your left uppercut would be your 4, and it would be like so. So you're exactly the same. Your balance is centered. more on the front leg. And when you throw the left uppercut, you want to drop that hand down right over the hip and bring it up, pivoting the hip and the back foot like so. So that's how it would look from your southpaw position. All right. So now I'm going to put a few of those punches together for you. Remember, you can change them up. The sequence of the numbers, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to start you with a 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will look something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to turn that body. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, the hand comes back to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4. So someone asked yesterday, what about breathing? So when you're boxing, how I was taught is you want to breathe as you punch. Short breaths. That's why you hear certain boxers make noises like or So but you can do that silently. So I do it silently. I do a little grunt. You take your deep breath in between so you can know you're breathing, because it's easy for people to start punching and not breathing, and that's how you get winded quickly. 1 second, guys. Good. So now what I want to do, guys, again, I want to put that combination together for you. The 1, 2, 3, 4, stepping with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to step on a 1, 2, 1, 2, and sit down on 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Back on that jab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on that jab. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jab, jab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Back on the jab. You want to keep that jab working, because the jab is going to set it up. 1, 2. That's how you set that right hand up. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. Move around. Keep that jab working. Stepping with that jab. 1, 2. Back on that jab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on that jab. Keep that jab working. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on that jab. Cool. So that will be a 1, 2, 3, 4 combination, a 4-punch combination. All right. So remember, like I told you guys yesterday with the 1, 2, 3, it didn't always have to be in that order. So it can be maybe a 1, 4, 3, 2, which is another popular combination. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to go through some different combinations using my 4, which is a right uppercut. All right. So I'm going to do a 1, 4. I'm going to do a 1, 4, 3. Do a 1, 4, 3, 2. 1, 4, 3. Back on that 1. Keep that 1 working. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on that 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on that 1. 1, 4, 3, 4. Back on that 1. 1, 4, 3, 4. Back on that 1. 1, 4, 3, 2. Back on that 1. Keep that head moving. Keep them hands up. Back on that jab. Good. All right, cool. So again, when you do the 4, it's a power punch that will be followed by a jab, but it can also be a lead punch, but it can be dangerous because to just throw a right uppercut because you don't have no protection. All right, so a lot of people will strictly advised not to just lead with the right uppercut, because when you throw it, you open to a left hook. All right? So that will be the counter for a right uppercut. All right? So remember, if you have any questions or comments or anything, feel free to leave them for me. But before I end this segment, I'm going to show you some combinations from the southpaw stance. Give me 1 second. Hey, look, guys, boxing is my passion. It's my life. I love boxing. The life that I live now would not be afforded to me if it wasn't for boxing with you. All right? Okay? So, again, I'm going to demonstrate some combinations from the southpaw stance using the fork. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 3, 2. Back on that 1. Back on that 1. 1, 4. 1, 4, 3. 1, 4, 3. 1, 2. Back on that 1. Back on that 1. Good. You want to keep that 1 working, because that's how you establish range and distance and set up the other shots. Good. Good. Keep that 1 working. Cool. Now remember, guys, I'm a right-handed fighter, which is an orthodox or conventional fighter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to touch on that right hook, which is the 4 in some people's number system. So I'm old school. That's how I was taught back in Windy City, San Colonna Gym. And I learned that the 4 was a right uppercut. All right? But some people teach that a 4 is a right hook. So for that purpose, I'm going to show you how to throw a 4 as a right hook as well. All right? And when you throw a right hook, you basically do the same thing that you do when you throw a left hook. So you slight turn the core, elbow up, 90 degrees, thumb facing the ceiling, and you swing it using your core, plant that front foot. All right? When you throw the right hook, you already have momentum, because it's like you're already in motion. So if you threw a right hook off of a left hook, you would just turn the core back. Just turn back. Pivoting the back foot with the elbow up, 90 degrees, punching with those big knuckles. Remember, you want to use that core. That's where the power will come from, the core. So if you wanted to pivot both of them, you would plant that back foot, pivot, go through, and then before you throw that right hook, you would plant your left foot and pivot back through with the right foot. Had that right hook in there. Right hook, a while back, was the lost punch. A lot of new school fighters didn't throw right hooks, but now they're coming back to the right hook. It's a dangerous punch. Get a lot of leverage on the right hook. Right hook. So if you were a conventional, southpaw fighter, it would be a left hook. Remember, you want to turn that core and pivot that back foot. Step with that jab. Left hook. I'm back at the right hook. Good. See the body turning? So you want all of your force to go towards your target when you punch it. If you're trying to get a hard punch or a punch with maximal force, you want to make sure that all of your force is going towards your target. So no matter what punch you're throwing, you want to make sure all your force is going towards the target. So just be mindful of that. That all force is going towards the target. So that's why you don't pull back, because when you pull it back, some of your force is going forward, backwards. That's why you don't come forward, because when you come forward, some of your force is going forward. If you bounce, some of your force get lost in the bounce. But when you sit down and you turn and make sure all your force goes to your target, that's a punch that has maximal output, maximal force. So it's a very strong punch. And in hammer boxing, we focus on strong punching. All right? So hey guys, that's almost my time. I thank you all for checking me out again. Again, follow me on all the social medias, Hammer Fitness and Boxing. You know, we're going through this COVID thing. We may be down, but we're not out. We're gonna fight together. We're gonna build good habits that are gonna benefit us when this thing is over. And I just look forward to you guys helping me build this social media platform and becoming better at what I do and sharing my information and my knowledge with you. All right, thank you. Johnny the Hammer Higgins, guys, and I'm out.